Roberto Perez.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Perez is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 8.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Greg Allen drives it out to deep right center field. Back goes Hayward at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Indians. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Allen is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Fouled away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the third out. 3. Stepping into the box, Max Moroff.
Leading off for the Indians.
Now the first pitch here from Lester.
Max.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Almora going back to the track on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The center fielder, number 2.
Back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, the left-handed outfielder, Leonys Martin. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
He's been making it look real easy up there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. they might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in, because he looks locked in for this one.
In now, Jose Ramirez.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Hayward is there, and they go down in a hurry here. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. And the curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Ball one. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Kluber sets his sights. Here's the 1-1. To 1-2 now. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. One run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they're on. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The designated hitter, Carlos.
Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Bauers.
Into the box now, Jake Bauers. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he fouls this one off. Oh, 2 now from Lester. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Pulled toward right center field.
Waiting on it is Almora.
He's got it one away. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play. Digging in now, Jordan Luplow. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Hit on the ground to short. Moroff fields it cleanly. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter, the right fielder, Jason Heyward.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Heyward. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. Kluber sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here comes another 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jason Heyward becomes the second out here in inning number 5.
Ian Happ.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chopped down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The next 0-2. And he rolls over on that one. Foul. It's still 0-2. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Into the box, Greg Allen. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Drilled right back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for Cleveland.
At the plate, Max Moroff. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Moroff.
Here comes the first pitch. On a look to the second baseman. And the runner gets back. No double play.
The center fielder, number 2.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Leonis Martini hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. High and deep to right. Back goes Heyward. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. So stepping in, Albert Almora. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think.
And not in time as the run scores. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
The 0-2 home. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
The next 0-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Throw over to first. Runner back standing. Bryant, base runner at first with 1 out. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Javier Baez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. In there, 1-1. Hard ground ball to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Popped him up. Ramirez in foul ground, and that retires the side. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. 2-3. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Schwarber. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Carlos Santana. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Wilson Contreras. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Jason
Kluber gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Weak grounder down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Called strike 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
The batter, number 8.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Hunter down. In now, Jake Bauers. No hits to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a breath and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
The right fielder, Jordan.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Now Lester's 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Fouled away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 2. So coming to the plate, Roberto Perez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is.
Leading off with the Cubs.
In now for Cleveland, Greg Allen.
Leading
match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Not shortstop.
Digging in the switch hitter, Max Moroff. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Popped up. Baez is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First delivery to him on the way. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Swing, and he pops him up. And no one will track it down. Moroff, the runner at first with 2 gone. Line to the right side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone as they add still another.
They still have the bottom of the ninth to try and stage a comeback. But one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend a lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
Moving under it, Luplow. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now
Wilson.
at late, Jose Ramirez. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid. And meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Ramirez on at first, nobody out. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that. Ready now, Jake Bowers, and his guys are looking for. Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
The right fielder, Jordan Luplow.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. Almora is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. The relay. And he is out on the tag. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Schwarber looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 2-run shot to left center as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Into the box now, Greg Allen. Back goes Hayward at the track. He makes the catch, and we are headed. So digging in now, Jason Hayward. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Jason Hayward.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th. Next will be the designated hitter, Ian Happ, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good.
Oh, way to get dirty. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Here comes the first pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw to Bowers is going to be in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Here's Max Moroff standing in. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Max Moroff.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Ball game! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact.
It figures to be a... Corey Kluber gets the ball for the Indians in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
On comes former Cy Young Award winner Corey Kluber. Might have the best right-handed breaking ball in baseball. Great velocity, too. 94 to 96. And he'll throw that comebacker that he'll start at a left-hander's hip and bring it back over home plate. Big overhand breaking curveball. Not a true curveball, more of a slurve, but it's nasty. Does have a changeup. If he has all 3 of his pitches, he's nearly impossible to center.
Now a swing and a deep drive to right. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So a solo home run off the bat of Ben Zobrist, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
You talk about starting a game off quick. We couldn't even get the lineup cards in yet, and this guy's already going deep.
Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Yankees, the center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Now here's the pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's got 5 base hits in 23 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
This is line to left. Allen is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
All even now, 2-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. The Bombers kept off the scoreboard in the first. Indians coming up. Lots more to come, just getting started on MLB Network. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
Stepping in, Leonis Martin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Martin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's gone 2 for 6. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two and one now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Full count still. The next 3-2. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
First offering on its way. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. The 1-0. He is called a strike, down and in. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
That's inside.
1 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
The 3-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. Two balls and no strikes.
No strikes.
The count now at 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Count remains full. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Once again, a 3-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off and he still loses him.
Here's Carlos Santana now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 4 for 13. He's taken him deep once. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope,
didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Ramirez is off at first with 2 away. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is line to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Here now is Jake Bauers as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. Fouled off. Ready with the 1-2. And another foul ball. The set and the 1-2. Now a pitch swung on and grounded out to Tulowitzki at shortstop. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. Still no score. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Sanchez.
Now here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
High in the air down the right field line. Naquin's on his horse, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And manning second base, none other than Jason Kipnis. This guy likes to get dirty. He's also known as one of the best hitting second basemen in the game. Really solid on the defensive side as well.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. One pitch is a curveball that misses, ball two. Nipped the corner, 2-2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Still even at 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Count remains 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
There's ball 4.
Take the base.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Luke Voigt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First delivery to him on the way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Bowers has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, number 33, Greg Bird.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and up next will be the left-handed power bat of Greg Bird. Kluber pauses. Here's the first pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. As a look, now the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Andujar leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. The 2-1. Lifted the other way to left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. In past meetings with Tanaka, 2 hits in 7 tries. He also has 1 home run. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slow grounder to first. Bird has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. Now let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
Standing in, Roberto Perez. First pitch on its way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. (0-1) count, and the pitch. Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Perez is retired. 2 down now.
Batting 8.
Now batting, Greg Allen.
Greg Allen.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. ready with another 0-2. Hit softly on the ground to first. Bird gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the shortstop Troy Tulowitzki heads in to start out the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. Tulowitzki, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Two and one now. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Brett
Digging in for his second at bat, Brett Gardner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 0-1. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Working for the punch out and the offering. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Third inning, no score to this point. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. He played 2.5. No score on MLB Network. Standing in, Max Moroff, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Not shortstop, Matt.
First delivery to him on the way. Low with the splitter, ball 1. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Might have swung at ball 4 there as he manages to foul this one away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fouled away. Hit out towards second. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Striding in for the Indians, Leonys Martin. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, Sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And that misses for ball one. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Torres hit the bag. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0. 1-1 the count.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
The 1-1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
Now batting.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting.
So now Carlos Santana. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Comes set. The 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A swing and a drive send out toward the gap. Gardner going back to the track, but he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only one run is going to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Stepping in now, Jake Bauers, as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike one. He's got a chance to add to this early lead. He'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And he fouls this one off. The pause and the 0-2, and it's fouled away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Sanchez.
Popped him up. Bowers will pull this one in over near the first base dugout for out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Ready for another chance? Miguel Andujar reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Allen going back on it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
So up until this point, they've had to fight and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Luke Voit comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Martin is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So striding in, Greg Bird, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. The 0-1 fouled away. The pause and the 0-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Indians.
Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Naquin. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Gardner going back, and it's gone as they add still another.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Standing in now, Roberto Perez. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
The left fielder.
Now at the plate, Greg Allen. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
2 runs, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians.
Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Hit in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. 2 down. Stepping in, Max Moroff. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Heading out towards shallow right. Heading after it is Judge. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Indians strike for 1 on this solo homer. We played 4. It's now 2-0 Indians. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. A ball and a strike. The count to 2 low now.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So striding forward now, Torres, a base hit in his first trip.
Torres.
Big breaker that time as it catches the inside for a called strike.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. Down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. And that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. And that's dead center for strike 1.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Here's Leonys Martin.
Leading off for the Indians, the center fielder.
First offering on its way.
Leonys Martin.
Back up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Ready for another shot now. Jason Kipnis, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Runner goes. Don't want to forget about it. Now a tag from Tulowitzki, and he's out at second base. The windup and the 0-1. Hit well on the ground to first. Third fields it cleanly, and a step on first himself for the out. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. Now at the plate, Jake Bauers looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
The right fielder, number 30.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
In now, Tyler Naquin. Pulled toward right center field. Gardner is there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Digging in, Aaron Judge. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And there's out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Popped him up. Bauers over to his left. 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail it here 2-0. Adam Ottavino enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 0.
Digging in to try it again, Roberto Perez. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Sanchez shading to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 1.
Digging in, Greg Allen. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. This one's flared toward left center. Stanton coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Here's Max Moroff standing in. He sways and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. They'll try it again from first. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So some real problems out there at that time as it'll wind up in E7. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Leonys Martin. First offering on its way. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Into the box, Jason Kipnis, as it's on the ground toward the hole. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in a scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
The designated hitter.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Santana, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Dives and makes a spectacular catch for the third out of the inning, as he might have saved a couple of runs right there. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. Onto the back. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings.
Miguel
drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. 1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. And up next, the power bat of Luke Voigt. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
The first baseman, number 33.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And Chad Green gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and starts the home 7th. Riding in once again, Jake Bowers. Now a swing and a ground ball out to Tulo at short. Throw just in time, and that was awfully close.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Tyler Naquin will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. field. His second of the game as the Indians have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Showtrack. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Greg Allen.
Standing in now, Greg Allen, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Long throw to third. And he's safe.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch, fouled away. Perez on third, Allen at second with 1 away. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Digging in and looking for more, Leonis Martin singled homer run in his last time up.
Yeah, just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base.
The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 7-0, and he is into second base with a 2-run double.
The batter number 22.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Stephen Tarpley enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
And that'll get down out there. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Well, that's what's difficult about pitching. You have a guy that's up there swinging. Pitch before this takes a big swing and almost falls down, and then he shortens it up and hits a base hit right on the next pitch.
Yeah, Dan, that's what we call the old bait and switch right there. He tried to go deep, count leverage, gets 2 strikes.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 8-0. And he'll get in there safely at third. Second and third now with 2 gone.
The designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Carlos Santana. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Liner in there for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Yeah, and that hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
In now, Jake Bauers. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And the run is in to score from third. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love. And as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Into the box, Tyler Naquin. Hit high and deep, carrying towards the corner. And he will get there to make the running play. And striding into the box, Troy Tulowitzki. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Now at the plate, Torres. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brett Gardner. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and 1 strike.
Oh man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He sure does. Settling in now, Roberto Perez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 0-2 once more. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Greg Allen. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Into the box now, Max Moroff. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Leonis Martin. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Hard hit at third. Andujar brings it in. Throw gets him, 2 down. Tommy Kahnle comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. He's set and the pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Moroff at second with 2 down. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Judge looks up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world, and when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it, just like he did there.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Now batting.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Carlos Santana. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Lifted in the air to right field. Judge will get there, and he puts it away to... At the plate, Aaron Judge starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Inside with the breaking ball, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. The next 3-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball, just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Ground ball, foul down the left side. Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Brad Hand takes to the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Last chance for the Yankees. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. 13-0, the convincing final score. The Cleveland Indians led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
The winning pitcher is Corey Kluber. The loss.
Now from downtown Cleveland. Here's Brett Gardner now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we are officially underway from Cleveland as the first pitch misses for ball 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Allen has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First delivery to him on the way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Leonys Martin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Indians,
here's the first pitch to him.
Fielder, Leonys Martin.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Gardner is there, 1 down. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
The windup and the 0-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
On to first, and there are 2 down. Digging in now, Jose Ramirez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Tanaka's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Torres picks it up. Throw in time, and the Tribe